Hello and welcome back to Black Bear Forge. If you actually read the video title or the thumbnail, you know that this video is about a second channel. And I thought I would take a minute to explain why I am contemplating starting a second channel and what I hope to gain by that and what benefit there is for this channel, Black Bear Forge, which is the primary channel and the one that I'm really focusing on. So if the second channel is not going to see a lot of attention, why bother with a second channel? Well, over the past year or so, I have used this channel as my only YouTube channel. I try to keep things really concentrated on blacksmithing. Even the little vlog style posts are essentially about blacksmithing. Even though I might be traveling cross country to a blacksmithing event, I try to have something blacksmithing related to talk about. But there are a few posts in there. Last year about this time, we took a trip to the Oregon coast, and while we stopped at Timberline Lodge and did a tour of that to look at all the fantastic ironwork, I also did a couple of little videos from the beach just because I had nothing else to do videos about. And one of those was about playing the banjo, because some of you had asked me to play the banjo a little bit more often in the videos, so I indulged that request. But there was absolutely no blacksmithing content whatsoever in that video. So does that really belong on this channel? Some of the other things that I have done in the last year or so, we took a look at just the house and the property. We walked around and saw where I live, where I work, and while a lot of you are interested in that, again, it had nothing to do with blacksmithing. A third example of that style video would be when we went to Taos and Janet and I took a little weaving class, and we were out of the blacksmith shop. And that was something that I wanted to share. I wanted to let you folks know that there is more to life than just blacksmithing. I know that's hard to accept, but you do need to get out of the shop sometimes and do things with your family, do something to relax, do something recreational, have some fun outside the shop. Although I do realize that a lot of you, the time in the shop is your entertainment, is your relaxation. So it's a little different for some of you. But for me, I find that I spend 60 to 80 hours a week concentrating on blacksmithing. Whether that is making products for customer, driving to town to pick up materials, dealing with internet correspondence, paying bills, making videos about blacksmithing for YouTube, attending blacksmithing events, all of that stuff turns into pretty much a 60 to 80 hour week every week. And there comes a time when I really need to worry about getting out of the shop, doing other things, but I'm still having a lot of fun doing videos. The more I learn, the more I'm interested in learning, and the more I would like to explore this media. I've got a long way to go. My video skills are still very amateurish. I'm just scratching the surface of what there is. So when I take a family vacation, when I decide to go for a hike, I live in one of the most beautiful places on the planet, the Colorado Rockies. Lots of places to go hiking. I haven't been on a hike in years, but I would really like to get out and do some hiking. And I know that I'm going to take a camera with me, and because I'm doing more video work than I am photography these days, I'm way more inclined to take a video while I'm out on a hike. And I would like to be able to share that with people. I would like to be able to do something with it other than take the video, say, yeah, that's nice, file it on my computer, and never look at it again. But do those videos belong on a channel about blacksmithing? Now, I know some of you would watch that no matter what. There have been comments before that says, if you're watching paint dry, I'm going to watch it with you, things like that. And I really appreciate that. But I know the majority of people really aren't here to see what I did on my family vacation, to see my home improvement projects, to see what equipment I use for cutting brush for fire mitigation work. All that kind of stuff just isn't really blacksmithing. It's not blacksmithing related. It's definitely off topic. And I think perhaps I should quit putting those kinds of videos up here on a channel about blacksmithing, and maybe a second channel would be the place to share that. Now, certainly all 61,000 of you that are currently subscribed to this channel are welcome to subscribe to that channel. I would love to see 100% of you follow me over there. But the reality is there's probably only 1,000 or 2,000 of you that care about what I'm doing on my day off, that care about what I do when I'm out of the shop, what I might be doing in the wood shop, or taking a trip on recumbent trikes. Most of you probably don't even know we own recumbent trikes. They're a whole lot of fun to ride, and people at the Rocky Mountain Smiths Conference love it when we bring the recumbent trikes, but I'm not going to do a video about recumbent trikes on a blacksmithing channel. So therefore, if I want to take the camera and go out for a ride and capture the scenery, show a little bit about the trikes, something like that, a second channel seems like the ideal place to do it. And the final reason is that people ask me about YouTube issues. There are people that ask about cameras and lights and microphones. And while I don't have it all figured out for making the best quality videos in the blacksmith shop by a long shot, I can at least share what I do know. I can share what I'm doing, and people can say, well, that doesn't seem to be working as well as I'd like it to, so I'm going to avoid buying that camera. I'm going to buy something else. Or they can say, yes, I really like what he's getting out of that camera, and I think I am going to buy that camera or those lights or that microphone or whatever the case may be. That's stuff that relates to this channel very directly, but there's no blacksmithing in those videos. And when I do videos about behind the scenes, about YouTube issues, things like that, they generally receive a lot fewer views. They get more thumbs down, fewer thumbs up, and quite often a slightly higher percentage of people are unsubscribing on that day than they do on other days. So maybe it isn't the best thing for a channel about blacksmithing to also do YouTube production stuff. So that's a whole lot of off-topic stuff that I might do videos about that I would take to a second channel. And because all of these things that I might do over there are off topic for this channel, I think that's exactly what I'm going to call the second channel, Off Topic with John Switzer. If you're interested in just the random videos, the stuff that I do for entertainment, me taking a drive cross country, going for a hike, riding a recumbent trike, talking about video cameras, maybe the occasional rant about YouTube's latest policy or software change, that's where we're going to start putting all that stuff. We're going to leave it off of this channel. So head over there, subscribe to that channel. Right now, there's not a single video up on that channel, but I'll probably do one this afternoon to make as the first video for that channel. Now, the little vlog style videos where we open mail or take a look at upcoming projects or the things that I've been doing in the shop that didn't get a video made out of them will still happen here on this channel. That's stuff that I still think is of interest to the blacksmithing community. What goes on when it's not really interesting blacksmithing work is all part of being a blacksmith. So I hope that makes sense. I hope to see some of you over there. Subscribe to the other channel. My guess is that channel will have less than one video per week. Maybe 2 a month might be all I do there. Probably to start off with, I'm going to do 3 or 4 just to get some things on that channel so there's something to go watch. I will do a companion video to this one where I explain why I started that channel, which is almost exactly like this video. So I hope that makes sense. If you think that's a good idea, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, I would love for you to hit the subscribe button for this channel, as well as going over there and subscribing to that channel. Take some time to watch some of the other videos right here at Black Bear Forge, but then get out to your shop, make something, stay safe, wear your safety glasses. We'll see you for the next one.